project that we are doing with the Northford Women's Club to try and honor veterans and those men and women who are still serving our country now.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the lands of the free and the home of the brave?
As we gather together to honor those who have given so much for all of us, we remember not just those who serve today throughout the world, but also all of those who have served throughout the history of our great country, those who gave years away from family and friends, those who gave of their physical or mental health and lived with those losses, and those who gave the ultimate sacrifice so that we can live here in freedom. May these flags remind us today and always of those who served us. God our Father, as they have served us, they have remained true to our ideals and strong in their service to you and to our country. They have been symbols of what America stands for, the land of the free. May we always remember that their uniform is a symbol of duty and valor, both in peace and in war. They unselfishly took up arms to defend what all Americans hold dear: life, liberty, and the pursuit of
Father,
happiness.
for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion, that we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, and for the people shall not perish from the earth. President Lincoln said it for all of us here in North Branford this morning. Thank you.
Thank you. I want to thank the North Branford and Northford Women's Clubs for putting this event together, going above and beyond what we normally do during the Memorial Day type season. It is always really a humbling experience to just be able to speak and recognize our veterans. You know, they truly embody the great history of our country and the sacrifice, and I thank all of you for your service. I'd just like to share with everybody, you know, as wars come and go, and the publicity comes and goes, like we've seen in Iraq, we're just always reminded of the sacrifices that people make. And last week we had one of our soldiers, Sergeant Brent Walker from Salem, Connecticut, who was injured in the line of duty by a suicide bomber and was awarded a Purple Heart because after being injured with shrapnel, he was still able to regain his faculties and disarm some of the enemy combatants and saved a lot of lives as a result of that. And, you know, we all just get shivers every time we hear those things, and it's important for us not to forget them, especially for our children and as adults. And I just, again, thank you all for your service to this country, and I thank our our current soldiers out there fighting, keeping America safe. Thank you.
As a member of a bereaved family, it is a tremendous honor for me to be here this morning to pay honor to the men and women who serve our country, some who have paid the ultimate sacrifice to protect our country and our freedom, most recently during the war in Iraq and Afghanistan and during past wars. At this time, I would like to thank the North Branford and Northford Women's Club for their participation in this worthy project. And if you go out today and you know a veteran, you see a veteran, say thank you to them. It doesn't take very much, and I know it means so much that others care. God bless them, our troops, and God bless
I take
America.
great pleasure in introducing you to some of the veterans from our town. From World War II, Al Cadenhead. From Korea, Frank Campbell. From Vietnam, Michael Sabanelli. Rob Ellis. Ernie Souls. And Mike Rigioni. Presently serving in the Navy, Robert Salisbury and Charles Standard, who served in Beirut, Lebanon.